Hi everyone, my name is Francesca Ferrando. I am a professor of philosophy here at NYU Program of Liberal Studies, and I am an author. I am very excited and honored to be here today to talk about my latest book, The Art of Being Posthuman. I'm going to go through all the chapters of the book that are conceived as meditations, and we are going to offer an introduction, a book review for everyone to be guided in this enchanting journey that is the art of being posthuman. This is the book. It has been released by Polity in 2024, specifically in February, a couple of months ago, and it has been defined as a self-help guide to navigate our brave new world. The book has been endorsed by incredible people that have shaped my own way of thinking. I am very grateful to Robin Kelley, distinguished professor at UCLA, who has said that the art of being posthuman is where we all must begin. And Professor Rosi Braidotti, distinguished professor at Utrecht University, who has said that in the book there is not only critical intelligence, but a visceral love of the world. I would like to thank so much all the people who have been reading the book and giving such kind, generous feedback. The book is the results of all the work that all the people before me and after me are going to be doing. We are all connected in this together. Thank you so much. I also would like to mention that the book is coming after my first book on the topic, which is Philosophical Posthumanism. Philosophical Posthumanism is a book that is really good for people in academia or for people who are really interested in the philosophical debate of the posthuman. So it really clarifies all the different schools of thoughts within the posthuman wave, such as posthumanism, transhumanism, anti-humanism, new materialism, object-oriented ontology, and so on. Philosophical posthumanism has also been translated into different languages, from Spanish to Korean to Russian to Italian. So we have a lot of options for people who are not really familiar with reading in the English language. The Art of Being Posthuman is a different type of book from academic standards, because it was conceived during the pandemic. And during the pandemic, it became very clear to me that there was no tomorrow, there was only today. And so did posthumanism help me in such a delicate and intense historical time? And so the writing is very different. There are not so many quotes, there are not so many references. There are a lot of existential insights. And the book itself is conceived as a labyrinth with 8 different meditations. Each of them is completely independent from each other. Each of them can be read as the first one or the last one. There is no linear order in the book. And each of them is saying the same, giving the same message from different perspectives. We're going to go into the 8 meditation in a second, and we're going to look at each of them individually in my other videos of this mini-series of reviewing the art of being posthuman. So what is this book about? This book offers a comprehensive reflection on the existential condition of the 21st century. A visionary introduction to existential posthumanism. It takes the form of 8 meditations. This posthuman journey of self-inquiry engages with a wide range of knowledge and wisdom, from the Paleolithic times to the futures of radical life extension, from multi-species evolutions to the rights of nature, the Anthropocene, and the rise of artificial intelligence. The book declutters the habit of being human. Letting go of the need for anthropocentric mastery and species-specific ambitions, the reader emerges regenerated. The manifold paths of posthuman self-realization reveal that we are all co-creators in the existential unfolding. Our lives are our ultimate works of art. I want you to take a minute to think of this. Your work, your life as your ultimate work of art. Take a minute. We're going to go into a labyrinth to understand why our lives are our ultimate works of art. This book review is divided in 4 parts. The first, and possibly the last, there is no order also in the way you can watch these videos, is this welcoming introduction. There are going to be 8 videos, each of them dedicated individually to each meditation, which form chapters of the book. There is going to be a conclusion about why some people are awake and why some people are not. And then there are going to be exercises. The meditations are 8. I like symbolically the 8 as the symbol of the infinite. The first one is about posthuman self-inquiry. The second one is about human decluttering. The third one is about biotic co-emergencies. The fourth one is about ecological presence. The fifth is about cosmic constellations. The sixth is about technological enhancement. The 7th, socio-cultural agency. And the 8th, ontological presence. As I mentioned before, there is no order. You can you can start from the last one and then go into the 5th one. At the end of each meditation, there is a little note to help you navigate the chapters in the way that most suit your own existential research. Feel free. I can assure you that you will find your insights no matter what. And then there are some optional exercises that you can find them online. Specifically, you can go to www.politybooks.com. You're going to navigate in the website, finding the page of the Art of Being Posthuman. Here you will scroll down. Scrolling down, you're going to find the table of contents, and you're going to see this link, download supporting exercises and prompts here. And this is an optional approach to the book to make the book relevant to you, because this book is going to resonate differently in each of us. Each of us is going to have a different experience by reading the book. So by delving into the exercises, you really can make it personalized and make sure that helps you in whichever point or moment of your life you're finding yourself in. And I'm sure that if you will read the book again 5 years from now or 10 years from now, your answers to those exercises are going to be very different. So it would be interesting for you to keep your notes and check where you're at and see yourself as a river that is constantly flowing and that is constantly changing. This is the Art of Being Posthuman book review. This is the welcoming and the introduction. From here, we're going to go into many different videos about the meditations, the conclusions, why we may want to awake, or why maybe not. Maybe we don't want to awake and we want to stay in the illusion of ignorance. Much more into the book that reconnect many different traditions of philosophy and path of wisdom from the ancient time to the far futures. If you want to look a little more into my work as a philosopher, you can find information, free videos, free exercises, and especially a lot of free writing, free articles on my website, www.theposthuman.org. And I have a little gift for all of you, these beautiful roses that I bought in New York City, where I'm finding myself at the moment. I have read a little note that come with them. They come from Colombia. And this book is dedicated to roses like this. The roses of the Anthropocene, that are extremely beautiful. I was in Port Authority, which is in Midtown in New York City. And I was coming from upstate. I live in the mountains now, where there are a lot of native and non-native plants, native and non-native, non-human animals. And I am passing in front of these roses at this shop, and I stop. And I smell them, and they smelled really good. And I bought them, and I invited them to be part of the reflection of our book today. And so in the Anthropocene, I am holding in my hands roses that come all the way from Colombia, that are right now in New York City. And where are going to be these roses tomorrow? 5 months from now, 1 year from now, where are they going to be? And they're also going to be in this video. And this is the interesting aspect of embodiment in the 21st century. So I would like to thank these roses for being here with us. I would like to thank you all for being in this existential journey together. And I'm looking forward to seeing you in our next videos. Thank you so much.